Hey everyone, Rapali Monga here. I wanted to actually shoot a quick video today because I wanted to talk about your dreams. And the reason why I want to talk about this today is because I'm very passionate about this topic, number one. Number two, I'm living my dream lifestyle, and I wanted to just kind of share what the possibilities are and really encourage you all to truly live out your dreams. But before I get into it, because there's four key things that I think are very important in order for you to really figure out, number one, what are your dreams if you're still confused on, what do I want to do? Maybe you don't even know what your true dreams are or what you're passionate about, and I'm going to talk about that. Or maybe you do, but you just don't know how to execute and go out there and get your dreams, right? So I'm going to talk about those things today, but before I jump in, I want to show you my views. So I'm here in Maui, as you can see. Look at that. It's beautiful here. And I'm here on a personal / business trip. So I wanted to show you that, and once you start living your dream lifestyle, you'll have the opportunity to travel and do all the things that you truly deserve and want in life. So let's talk about dreams. There's a lot of videos out there, a lot of people talk about, it's important to live your dream lifestyle, and it's important to really go out there and, dream big, which is true, right? But what I think is missing from a lot of other messages that I've heard is, how do you actually go about realizing your dreams, and what are those key steps that you need to take to do that? And that is what I'm going to talk about today. Okay, so all right, so have you ever thought about, there's two scenarios. One is, I don't know what my dreams are, or B, I know, I'm very clear on what my dreams are, but I'm really not sure, or maybe you're scared or you have fear on how to actually go about achieving those dreams, right? So if you're in any one of those categories, keep watching this video, because I have some really great tips that will help you move forward in your life and actually realizing those dreams, making them come true. Okay, so the first thing is, there's four things. Number one, the foundation of really living your dream lifestyle is identifying, number one, what is your definite purpose in life. Okay, and what I mean by that is, what do you feel that you are really meant to do in your lifetime? Okay, and I know that's a pretty deep question, right? But I really want you to think about that and let that marinate, because it's a very important question. Because if your definite purpose in life is not defined, when things get tough, when you have a business, you're gonna be shaky, right? There's not gonna be that strong foundation really holding you up and pushing you forward. So it's very important for you to think about and become very clear on, what is your purpose? What is your mission? What is it that you really want to set out to achieve in your lifetime? And this question and the answer to this question varies for everyone, right? But you have to identify that. And now you may be thinking, okay, well, how do I do that? I don't know how to do that. So here's what I would suggest, okay? What I would suggest is, think about times in your lifetime when people told you you were passionate about something, driven, motivated, hungry. Think about times when people told you or said those things about you. What was it that they were saying you're passionate about, right? There has to be a pattern. Think about that. If you aren't clear yourself on what you're passionate about, okay? Second thing is, write down those times, okay? Write down basically all the thoughts that come to your mind in terms of what people have told you that you're driven, motivated, passionate about, okay? Write that down, and then start narrowing it, down to one or two things, and then just think about it yourself. Am I really passionate about this? Can I see myself doing it? Why am I passionate about this? Is there anything else I could do in my lifetime that would not make me passionate about this, right? So really think about that and narrow it down with those steps. That's number one. The second thing is, once you've identified what your definite purpose in life is creating a concrete plan and goals to achieve those dreams. Okay, now let's just say your goal is, for example, my goal is, by 2022, which is 5 years from now, I want to impact 1 million lives. I want to show or help 1 million people, change their life from a business perspective and also from a personal perspective, to really help people live a life they love and gain financial freedom. That's my purpose. That's my mission. So what do I need to do in order for me to impact those 1 million people in 5 years, right? You see that goal, it's very concrete, right? And now I need to reverse engineer that and really break that goal down into yearly goals, then monthly goals, and weekly and daily goals, and then define plans that I will execute to achieve that. Okay, so that's step number 2. Step number 3 is, and I actually have a quick note here. Step number 3, oh yeah. So step number 3 is block out all negative thoughts that come to your mind. And, in case you don't know this, but scientifically it's proven that 80% of our thoughts are negative. So you're more inclined to think negative than positive. So you're going to have to actually put in work to stop that negativity, because that will never let you move forward. Okay, so block out the negative thoughts. And to do that, I have a couple of tips. Number 1, the way that I do that is I say daily affirmations every single day. Positive affirmations, right, for things that are important to me. And everybody's affirmations can vary, but it has to be something that's really important to you and that impacts you. It helps you, brings you in a positive mental state. Okay, do daily affirmations, number 1. And number 2, if there's anyone negative in your life and telling you that you can't do something, stop associating yourself with them, because that won't help you move forward. Okay, and number 3, start associating yourself with people that lift you up. That's very important. There's a saying that the 5 people you surround yourself with is the person that you are, and that's very true. So surround yourself around positive people, and that will lift you up. Okay, and number 4, last but not least, develop relationships, and I kind of touched on this, but develop relationships with people that will hold you accountable. Right, so that's called a mastermind, right? Create masterminds with 1 or more people where you both can hold each other accountable for actually living out your dream, for achieving your goals and your action plans. Collaborate with someone where you both are there for each other, supporting each other in your journey. So those are my 4 tips to actually, if you're not really sure on what your dreams are and you're still seeking clarity around that, on how you can go about seeking that clarity and becoming very clear. And number 2, on how you can actually go about fulfilling your dreams. Right? If you use this blueprint that I just provided to you and really, really take it seriously and start implementing in your life, you'll notice the change in your life, and you'll notice how you are actually, on a daily basis doing things to live out your dreams. So that's my tip for today. You guys deserve it. You guys deserve to live out your dreams. Take the action, and I'm pretty sure you'll get there too. And I'll talk to you soon.